what is the point of you going out to see a DJ at a club for them to play the same songs that they always play over and over?
Hi, and welcome back to Tophil's house, and it's good to have you back as usual. For today's guest, we have the lovely...
You forgot my name, bro?
No, I wanted you to say
okay. Fernando Torres.
Yeah, okay, so Fernando, for those who don't know what you do, care to explain?
Well, I'm assuming that you got me because I DJ,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah. So I'm a DJ. I'm originally from Peru, but I've been living in Charlottetown for the past 7 years. And I started DJing about a year and a half ago. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm really getting into it, and I hope I can live from being a DJ.
Yeah, say it. The people say if you want something, say it in the universe. So those people will be...
I'll be a DJ then.
Yeah,
I'll live from being a DJ. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So spinning back to the DJ topic where you had just mentioned. So what would you say prompt you to start DJing, if you don't mind?
Yeah. So I've always been musically inclined. My dad, my grandpa, they always really enjoyed music, and they never really played an instrument, so they put all of their frustrations on me. So I grew up playing the guitar, the flute. I also play the accordion.
Oh, wow.
That's something people don't really know.
Wow.
My grandparents went to a trip in Sicily. In Venice. And you know how in Venice you have like the big people with the accordions and stuff? They bought the accordion, and then they wanted one of their grandsons to play that.
Really?
So I was the one that actually learned how to play that. And then I used to freestyle, like rap battles in Peru.
Oh, wow.
And whenever I came here, I didn't have any outlet for that like creative side of me. And whenever I started dating Elena, shout out to Elena, my girlfriend, she told me that she DJ'd. And I'm like, no way, that's so cool. So she showed me, and I'm like, why don't you DJ in places? And it's like, oh, I just do this for myself, for fun. And I'm like, let's start, show me how to DJ, and we'll DJ. But as you may know, people are not gonna hire you if you're just starting. Like, it's hard to get your name put out there. So we started throwing house parties. Because we didn't have that opportunity, we said like, okay, fuck it. I'm already involved in house parties because I like to party. Let's just create an opportunity for ourselves. So it will be a house party, and we'll just be DJing. And then we started getting pictures of that. We started putting flyers, and then little by little, getting more connected with the community here. And now I'll say we're doing pretty good. We're playing at least once a week.
That's impressive.
It is, and I'm really grateful for that, because I know for the time that we've been playing, we're definitely doing pretty good. So yeah, that's what it started like. Oh wait, I went on a tangent. Okay. Why did I start DJing? When I DJed that first time on the party, like I always liked music and stuff, but whenever I DJed that first time on the party, the energy that you feel from people. The only other time that I felt that way, it was whenever I was doing rap battles. Because, you know, like you throw a good punchline and people are celebrating you, and like people are screaming, and you feel that energy coming to you. I felt that same energy whenever I was DJing. You play the right song, you play the right track, and people just feed you off that energy. I don't know, it's just a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, speaking of the energy, because most of the time I'm on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Like around the...
Hey, yo, pause. Pause. Hey, yo.
No, okay, pause. Yeah. Heavy pause. But I meant like...
I know.
In the crowd DJ relationship.
Yeah.
I'm mostly part of the crowd.
Yeah.
So I can testify to like the energy that the crowd brings up whenever you play the right music, whenever you play the right song. So I can relate to what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that even reminds me, you were mentioning so many instruments. So you played a couple instruments, your accordion, and then you rap battle.
Yeah.
So speaking about rap artists, what would you say inspired you to become a better lyricist?
So I didn't really like grew up listening much to hip hop. A lot of people that in the US particularly, the people that end up getting involved into rap battles. They usually do it because of rappers. I did it because one of my friends from high school, he was rap battling, and it's all improv, right? And I thought, like, this is so cool. Like, you're insulting someone with a beat on the background. And I just thought it was so cool. There's different ways in which you can freestyle. There's people that they really focus on what you're saying, right? The lyrics, and being more like technical and being more philosophical, maybe using more literal figures such as metaphors and stuff like that. I was more direct. If you will say something, I'll just say something that is like more pungent, like more directly as an attack, and I'll be more poetic about it. But just seeing rap battles, I just wanted to be like, that was my passion before I became a DJ.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a professional freestyler.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I came to Canada, so I cannot do that here anymore, unfortunately. But every time I go to Peru, I still go to competitions. I still like my closest friends in Peru. I all met them through rap battles.
So, circling back to, you mentioned that your parents or grandparents had put that emphasis on you to play music. So I wanted to ask, like, growing up in your community, what type of music was prominent? Was it salsa, bachata?
He made his research.
Yeah,
He made his Latin music genre.
Good.
It was salsa. Definitely salsa was a big one. Bachata not so much, because it's like, bachata is a little bit more intimate and sensual. So it's like a kid probably wouldn't be listening to that. We also listen a lot of cumbia.
Yeah, I was about to say cumbia.
Yeah, cumbia. Cumbia is a big one. And even like a lot of English music. We just get a lot of English music. I guess it will be the same in Nigeria. I don't know.
Give and take.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, some region kind of determines the type of music you would listen to. I kind of grew up in Lagos, so a lot of my music were leaning to the local dialect to that area. So
yeah,
it's kind of different but the same, give or take.
Yeah, so for me it was a lot of that, and I always like rock, like I wouldn't say like rock, but new rock maybe, or new metal. I really like Linkin Park.
Okay, because I was about to say AC/DC.
No, I was really into Linkin Park and like that type of music, like Audio Slave. I really like Evanescence and all of those, so that was also like a big thing for me.
Yeah, it's good you even said the music you like, because my next question was, what music inspired your journey so far?
That's a great question.
Yeah?
Because I think one of the hardest things as a DJ is finding your sound. They say it like that because it sounds mystical, right? Finding your sound. Yeah. Pretty much it means finding the type of music that you enjoy playing the most. Naturally, being from South America, whenever I started DJing reggaeton, I started DJing salsa, but mainly reggaeton because that's what what people listen on a party. But then I realized it was also like a matter of strategic placement, but also a matter of I really liked it. There's not that much room for growth for a reggaeton DJ, especially here in Charlottetown. Maybe if I was in Toronto, maybe if I was in Montreal, that the Latin community is bigger, it will be a completely different story. But here, there's not really many places in which you're gonna play reggaeton. So I always like house as well. I grew up listening to Martin Garrix, grew up listening to David Guetta, to my first concert and my only concert that I've ever been was Hardwell in the Ultra for Peru. They stole my phone. Yeah, I was a little kid and they stole my phone. But I always really liked electronic music. So then I realized that electronic music, especially in this side of the world, is probably the one that is going to give you the most room for growth.
Fair enough.
And if you think about the following, right? I'm guessing you listen to Afrobeats?
Yes, I do.
If you want to have an Afrobeats concert or festival, you're not gonna get a DJ to play Afrobeats. You're gonna get the artist.
Yes.
In the measure of what's possible.
Okay. Yeah. So in, let's say, in a big city.
Exactly. No, that's what I mean. Like on the bigger stages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you wanna like, if a reggaeton concert, right? You wanna get Bad Bunny. You don't want a DJ that plays Bad Bunny.
Okay. Yes.
As a DJ.
Yeah.
on electronic music festival, they get the DJ.
Oh, I see where you're... Oh, yes. Okay, I see.
Because it's a type of music that was made by DJs.
Interesting. Yeah.
So at the highest level, you can still make it to the highest level just being a DJ. Yeah. And you don't have to... Well, of course you will have to make music, but it's easier to make music in electronic music than to make reggaeton, to make Afrobeats, because then there's more technical components to it. So right now I'm really focused on house music. Okay. I love playing Afro house, Latin house, and deep house. I would say those are my...
I think my next question is more surrounding the relationship between the DJ and the guest. What would you say was the event for you that was like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to continue doing. I like what I'm playing. The feedback from the audience is exquisite. But do you have a specific event? If so, and if not, what moment in time?
Yeah. I wouldn't say there was like one specific moment that it was a breakthrough for me, but ever since that first party, I have a special thing about house parties. For me, the best parties happen at a house. Okay. It's more intimate, it's more personal, it's more private, and also people that are going to a house party, they don't expect anything. So they're more grateful to what you're giving them, because it's like if they invited you to a house party as compared to like going to Pony Boat, no diss to Pony Boat, I really like Pony Boat. But Pony Boat is commercial, right? You're going there with expectation. At the end of the day, you know it's a business. So you have certain expectations for the place, because you're gonna go and you're gonna spend your money. On a house party, that's not the case. You go there to have fun.
True.
And just that energy that you feel from the people that are there, because usually the people at a house party is people that are going to be related, like somewhat related to you, or in the surroundings of your friend group.
Adjacent.
Great word. Adjacent. Adjacent. So just playing that music and knowing the crowd and also them knowing you definitely helps a lot. Okay. But yeah, I would say that first house party, and all of the house parties that I've had, really. There was one that it was really, really... I don't know if you were there, Andrew, but we did one for Halloween. Yeah? Yeah, that was insane.
I wanted to go for that party, but I wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
I did hear that. I saw videos though.
It was packed, like people were jumping. Shout out to Wes. Yeah. You guys know Wes?
Yeah, Wes.
Yeah, he put his house for that. It was his house. Wow. Yeah, that was an insane party. Yeah, that was really cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Yeah, were you about there for 94 Kent?
Oh my God, 94 Kent was also...
The one at downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there for a couple of times, yeah.
I never went.
No? Oh my God, bro. What you missed? I tried to think about nightlife, right? Very methodically sometimes. 94 Kent is a phenomenon that will never be repeated here in Charlottetown.
True.
During the pandemic, right, we had nothing to go to. Nothing was open.
Fair.
And nobody wanted to do a fucking house party because what if you get COVID? Or your neighbors are probably super annoying. For people, I want to explain this for people that don't know. People that don't know. 94 Kent.
Yeah. There's all law.
Yeah, no, there is. Yeah. There is.
I wasn't there, but I know details.
Yeah. It was a building that it was in front of the fire, like the fire
station?
Yeah, the fire station.
Yeah.
I have no idea who lives there. No. I knew the owners of 94 Kent,
yeah.
But in the rest of the building, on the second floor, there was like 50 shoes for kids. Like, and I think the lady beat the kids because every now and then, like, I'll be going up and downstairs and I'll hear like a, and then, but they never complained once. Wow. They never complained once. And they were throwing parties, if not every week, every other week. And taking count that this is the pandemic, there's nowhere else to go. So the combination of people that will go there, every party was different depending on the people who came.
True.
So it was just like a great place to be because there was not really, it just felt like a hangout spot. You had the living room, and then the living room was mainly where the dancing was going on. But then the guys, the owners of the house, they will leave their rooms open. So people will be just hanging out at the rooms, and that was like people hanging out. And then there was an entrance to the room, like to the roof. It was a great place. It was a great moment to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really, like, I wish I was more grateful of, like, I pretty much went to 80% of their parties.
Yeah.
But I wish I was more appreciative of what they were doing at the time. Because to me, a party is great. I do love a good place where you can dance and stuff, but I also really value the space to connect with people. People you don't know, people that you haven't met. And that was a great place for that. A lot of people that I met and that I'm friends with right now, I met through the Ken parties.
So now that you say that, I can now picture how important the house party scene was to you, because it's more than just a party, it's more like an ecosystem of
Exactly. It's a connection, because like, you go to a club, let's not use Ponyboat again. You go to Beer Garden. Shout out to Beer Garden.
Any club.
Yeah. Shout out to Beer Garden. Get me, please. And the people there, they go with their friends and they put their walls up.
True.
You try to approach someone in a club to try to have a conversation, and they're gonna be like, "Go away! Like, we don't want to talk to you."
Yeah, but you're our friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can testify to
Yeah. And it's like, people are like so, and I get it. Like, it makes sense. There's so much people that you have to be really protective, especially with the women, because there's a lot of creeps out there.
For sure.
But on a house party, you know that people that are there,
You kind of know them.
exactly, like, and maybe if you don't know them, you know someone that knows them. So there's not that much separation. Like, there's gonna be more things in common than things that differentiate you. So that's why, like, for me, the environment of a house party is unbeatable. They should have put a live stream or something. That would have been so fun.
That would have been exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Switch was the acting back then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
who would
That's
have
true.
thought?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're spinning back to music.
Yeah.
You did mention you listen to a lot of house music. You did listen to a lot of Latin music. I think my question is, who do you think is the GOAT for Latin music? And
The GOAT?
yeah,
Yeah.
would be like unquestionable the GOAT.
It depends on, like, the type of Latin music. I think if you go for reggaeton, it has to be either Daddy Yankee or Bad Bunny. The Daddy Yankee Bad Bunny is like LeBron and Michael Jordan, right? Because Daddy Yankee was a pioneer.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy Yankee and those people, they created this type of music.
True.
And they were great at it. But then Bad Bunny has, like,
Careful now.
no, yeah.
Because Bad Bunny have a lot of fans.
Yeah. No. I love Bad Bunny.
Okay.
But it's like, LeBron has more points in the NBA than Michael Jordan, right?
I don't know.
Well, he does.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, he's the highest scorer in, like, the NBA history. I think Bad Bunny, like, has helped popularize so much Latin music, kind of like what Shakira did. But I feel like Bad Bunny did it on a more global scale. That is really hard not to think of him as one of the, if not the best, the second best. So that's why, like, for me, I would say those two. Yeah, Bad Bunny, Daddy Yankee.
Okay. So if we're going back to, like, old music, say salsa,
Yeah.
what would you say is one of the most memorable artists for you? Because I know right now Hector Lavoe.
Hector Lavoe.
butchering that name.
Yeah, Hector Lavoe. Great guy. He was super into doing cocaine. Super into doing cocaine. Yeah.
I didn't know that was
No,
He was so
yeah. He loved to do cocaine before a concert. I guess it really depends. There's within salsa, there's different types of salsa. I guess it really depends on, like, who do you ask. But I feel like there will be, like, a consensus that Hector Lavoe is one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also really like Celia Cruz.
I was about to.
Yeah, she's Cuban. And she did a lot for, like, for salsa since she was so close to the US. Salsa was invented in New York. I don't know if you guys know that.
I didn't know that.
There's a lot of Latin communities in New York, so it was a combination of Latin music with soul and with jazz from black communities in the US. So that's how it was born. So salsa, also reggaeton, was born in New York, in the Bronx. But yeah, I will probably say Celia Cruz. My favorite salsa guy, it will be either Frankie Ruiz or Willie Colon.
Interesting.
Frankie Ruiz is the guy from Oh, que será?
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy. That's the guy. I know that song has become so popular nowadays. Yeah. So that's the guy.
Okay.
That's the guy that sings it.
Okay.
My question is this. What would you say is your biggest pet peeve as a DJ?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's a good question.
And I think this is every DJ's biggest pet peeve. Getting requests.
I was about to say.
Don't ask me to play fucking Kesha, bro. I'm tired of Pitbull.
I was about to say, do you receive requests?
It depends. It depends on the place that you're playing.
Okay.
It really depends on many things.
Go on then.
Right? There are some people that they come really drunk and they feel like they're entitled for you to play their song, and they're really pushy about it. In those cases, I'm gonna be less receptive. And it also depends if like what you're asking me to play, like your song request, makes sense with what I'm playing at the moment. Sometimes I'm playing, I don't know, let's say Afrobeats. And then a guy comes and asks me for country music. That's not happening.
Yeah, there's no.
Not in a million years. But for example, if I'm playing like Afrobeats and then you come and you ask me to play a song by Rema, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I'll play it. It really depends more of like if it makes sense with what I'm playing and how you come about it. But generally speaking, don't ask me to play country music. In reality, it's just the song requests that are country music. It's just the country music. And the 2000s pop. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, actually. This is not part of the question, but now that we're on it.
You might as well.
People, I don't know if it is a matter of people or if it is a matter of DJs, or it can be both. But I feel like people nowadays have gotten on the bad habit of going to the club just to listen to the songs that they know. Right? What is the point of you going out to see a DJ at a club for them to play the same songs that they always play over and over?
True.
That's why Babas is one of the best places out there because they have created how could I even say this? They have educated their public to allow the DJ to introduce them to new music.
Interesting.
That's also something that I really like about house music. Whenever you go to listen to a house DJ or an electronic music DJ, you don't go with the expectation of, oh, is he gonna play this song? True. No, you're very receptive with whatever he's gonna introduce to you. So you have more control over what's going on. You also, at the end of the day, as a DJ, right? You have to read the room.
True.
Like if it is, I don't know, if it is a bunch of Latinos, I'm not just gonna be playing, I don't know, folk music. I also need to understand my crowd, have general knowledge of the different crowds. Always have like a little pop, a little Afro, a little Latin, a little electronic, you know. But yeah, I feel like clubbing culture nowadays, it's getting better. It's getting better. I feel like there's a new litter of, will that be the word? A new litter of DJs.
Wave?
Yeah, there we go, that's better. They're not kittens, yeah. They're not little cats. There is a new wave of DJs that are up and coming, and I think they're doing great. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but given how small Charlottetown is, our nightlife is pretty active.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah, and there's always stuff going on, and I feel like now DJs are getting up there, and I really appreciate the DJ community here. I feel it's very easy to like get in contact with DJs, and I haven't had a bad experience with one. Javier is like one of those people. Like he's been in the island for like a bunch of time, and he's been DJing for a couple of years now. And whenever I first started DJing, right, I reached out to him. So nice about it. Like there's a lot of a collaboration mentality. And I think that's really nice because the new people that are just getting into it, like me, Elena, Demix as well, recently started DJing. It fosters the environment to keep people collaborating. True. If people were like super cliquey, super closed, if someone new is entering there, they will be forced to be that way.
True.
But because people are being so nice, so open, so willing to collaborate with people, that kind of like also educates you to be that way. And to my knowledge of different music scenes in different cities, that's usually not the case. People tend to be really protective with their things, and so that's something that I really appreciate here. And you guys listening to these videos, you should also be appreciative of that, because I feel like as a DJ that started not very long ago, given how small Charlottetown is, there's so much going on.
True.
Like if you want to go out on a weekend, especially now in the summer, you have Baba's Lounge, you have Pony Boat, you have Beer Garden, you have Salt and Soul, you have Tiki Bar that is going to be opening. You have Tiki Bar is a great place. Peaks is going to be opening again. You have The Oak. Now we're playing at Hopyard.
I was about to mention that in addition to the community being open, the facilities, these places have been more open to DJs, but play and whatnot.
It was kind of like a snowball effect, because I feel like at first maybe they weren't as much. I'm not saying this as, oh, I know that was for fact because I recently started it. Yeah. But I see like businesses seeing that there is so much movement with DJs going on. They were like, hey, let's be more open to this idea. So I just think it's great for the nightlife here, and I really like it. Do you guys end up going to Sundown Rhythm, the party we did at the beach?
Yes, I did.
Last year?
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Yeah. It was another 88 Rev event, I'm assuming.
Yeah. We did it together. How it started, it was me and Elena wanted to do a beach party. Yeah. But it was just going to be like nothing too crazy. Yeah. We posted on our stories and be like, hey guys, we want to do a house party. When do you think it will be best? Then 88 Ref reached out to us. And I love what the guys from 88 Ref do. Like, they are very talented. They're very into doing things right. And they're very focused on the quality of the things that they do. And I really appreciate that. They reached out to us. We got on a meeting. We got together and then we started doing this. And never in a million years did we ever expected that turnout for that party.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Insane.
It was lovely.
Insane.
Yeah, I had so much fun. I went late, but I had a good time. I went with Andrew.
You were there? Yeah, I think I saw.
Yeah, so we missed like the volleyball and the activities, but we stayed for like the
music and the party.
It was a time.
And there was also people having bonfires around, you know, like hanging out, like. It was really cool. We're gonna do it again this year.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's why you brought me here, to get that information. We're doing it again this year. I don't want to give too many details. We're still straightening it out, but we want to do it better. And yeah, like that was also one of those moments where I was DJing that I'm like, wow, this feels out of a movie. It must have been like what? Well, I will say like 300, 400 people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
It was a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And it was the beach. We were partying. Like, I was on a state in which I was so much, like I was enjoying it so much that I reached the absolute flow state.
Oh, wow.
Absolute flow state.
Now you're getting me excited for the new one.
No, like I was just like, I don't think I've ever had that much fun like playing at a place, because it was not only a big crowd, it was an energetic crowd. It was... it just felt like, and because we did this, right, it felt like I felt so proud of us, of everyone involved there, because we created that. We created an experience, and like, ever since that party, bro, every now and then, like, especially now that the summer's coming up, are you guys throwing another party?
Yeah.
When are you guys doing another summer party?
Yeah.
Is this gonna happen again? And I'm like, it just feels really rewarding, right, knowing that people enjoyed it as much as we did. And that we were the ones that created that.
Yeah, and you're also building a community with that too. You're building a very extensive community of people who are open to new music tastes.
Exactly.
Who are excited to see people play. So I think so far, I know some people have like their reservations about PEI or whatnot or the scene. I'd say like when it comes to DJing and the community you guys have grown, they're really impressive.
It is. Yeah. Like that's what I was just saying. Like, we've been really lucky to be in a place that, despite its size and its population that is not very big, it's pretty active. Yeah, it's definitely really active, and you don't only have many places to choose from. Those places offer you something different.
True.
If you want to listen to more reggaeton and Afrobeats, you go to Pony Boat.
True.
If you want to listen to more pop, or you want to listen like something more of 2000s, you go to Beer Garden. If you want to listen to house music, you go to Baba's Lounge. You know what I mean? Like there's places that you can choose from based on the vibe that you want to do.
True.
Maybe even if you want to just like have a beer and like enjoy music, but you don't want to go out, you just want to like talk with your friends, go to Hopyard. We're playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today. No, wait.
The time today.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, it's today, so you guys won't be seeing this. But next Saturday or whenever this comes.
Yeah, the Saturday after this is out. Hopyard is the place to be.
Having the opportunity to connect with other people from different places, build those relationships, and like have those other cities open to yourself, right? Because if people tell me, I'll take you to different parts of the world and you're gonna DJ, I'm not gonna pay you anything.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take you to those places, like pay for your flights. I wouldn't have a problem.
You're done with it?
I'll do it.
Wow.
I'll do it. I'm just really passionate about it.
And that's good to see someone exhibit so much passion for growth, so much passion for the music. I think that's what any creative space needs, any creative venture.
Yeah.
People like you.
People that are actually like really wanted this to, because there's also a monetary aspect to it. And I feel like whenever I first started and I was introduced to like, oh wait, I can make money out of this, I was probably focusing too much about that. And then I realized if you do something good, money's gonna come.
Yes, the byproduct.
Exactly. Money shouldn't be your main focus. Money will be a result of how good your craft is, right? And even for someone that has been DJing for a year and a half, I'm still a beginner. I'm always trying to learn, and I always try to keep myself, especially with things that are, anything that is like art related, right? You do visual art, right? You're also a painter, yeah. Since it is very subjective, it's very easy to fall under the impression that what you're doing is great. And like get on that mindset that I'm so good at what I'm doing, because it's subjective.
True.
Like there's not something that you can use to quantify the quality of the product that you're doing.
True.
It's very taste-based. So try to keep myself, like even though I think I'm doing really good, try to keep myself humble, you know?
Yeah.
On a growth mindset. Like if the moment that you think you know everything.
Yeah. I think something that has continues to follow me as my backbone, especially when I draw, is I heard one statement, I think the artists themselves says you should be careful about the compliment you receive and the criticism you receive. So that kind of keeps you in this middle ground as to, because what compliment does is it blows your ego, right? And criticism does the direct opposite.
Exactly.
So just take a bit of it and take it in as much as possible, but still have that vision of this is what you want to do in mind.
Yeah.
So you still have that, it's more of a level-headed approach to anything. So that's kind of how I approach.
I really like that.
Yeah,
I never thought about it. No, it makes sense. No, it's definitely been a journey. Like I'm always thinking about DJing. And a lot of the stress that I've felt lately comes from being so focused on DJ, right? Like I will honestly say that I'm obsessed. I will say right now I'm obsessed with DJing. So just right now, like my biggest challenge the biggest thing that I've been facing is trying to find a balance. So I try to always like keep myself in check, right? Because it's like, I wanna make it. I really wanna make it, and I'm the type of person that is gonna try to do things, and I'm gonna ask. Like I have no problem about asking, and if I don't know, I see like, oh, this place are having DJs, I'm gonna message them.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, or I see these guys doing good. Hey, do you want to collab? Like, hey, do you want to play together? Like
Those
stuff like that.
don't get fed.
We have a saying in Spanish, "El que no mama no llora," which means like if you don't cry, like think of as a baby, right? If the baby doesn't cry, he's not gonna get fed.
Fair.
So it pretty much goes to say like, if you want something, ask for it. Otherwise, you won't get it.